and welcome back to a new video. I'm really excited to do this video because it's actually like a new video. It's a new idea that I've had, and this is going to be called the Yearly Rankings 2018, and then this will be the February edition. I'm a little bit late on doing this, but I was just trying to get everything organised for it. Hopefully I'll be a bit more on time for Marches, but Marches will always be in April, February is in March, you know, so on. April's in May, at some point during the month, because this does require me to watch all the films from the previous month on Monday Movie Hunting. So this is going to be basically a ranking of all the films I pick up Monday Movie Hunting throughout the year. I thought if I do it month by month and add to it each month, it'll be easier to manage than trying to do it at the end of the year, which would probably be a bit impossible. So these are all the January films and the February films, and I'm going to start at my least favourite and go to my favourite. And obviously I won't be reviewing the films in this video. I'll be talking about each film in a little bit more depth in the what I watched in February, what I watched in March, and things like that. Because eventually, obviously, this will be quite a long list, so I wouldn't be able to go into everything. So we're going to start at the bottom, work our way to the top. So my least favourite film that I watched so far this year is Mother. I gave this like half a star or 1 star, and I really didn't enjoy it too much, but I, again, obviously have talked about that. The next one is Flatliners. I gave this 2.5 stars, and yeah, I just wasn't a huge fan of it. Obviously this is the newly released Flatliners. The next one is Home Again. I gave this 3 stars. It was just very average. Maybe I was even being a bit generous with the 3 stars, but there you go. The next one is Geostorm. I gave this 3.5 stars. I feel like it had potential, but it just did not take it any further. I feel like it could have been a better film. The next one is Victoria and Abdul. I actually gave this 4 stars, and I think I've been back and forth between dropping it to 3.5 because I enjoyed it at the time and I wouldn't not revisit it, but I feel like in the end all the characters, not just, all the characters got very dislikable, and there's quite a few things that I didn't quite like. So it's more of a 3.5 star watch really. The next one is Happy Death Day. I gave this 3.5 stars. And I actually really enjoyed this. I feel like I'm hoping to revisit it at some point in the next few months, and then I think it could possibly move up this list. I feel like things could change a little bit on the list when I rewatch them. I'm hoping to do more rewatches in 2018, so we'll see what happens. The next one on the list is the Lego Ninjago movie. I was a little bit disappointed by this. I gave it 3.5 stars. I was hoping for a little bit more because the Lego Batman movie was fantastic. This was just it was okay, it was good, but nothing amazing. The next one is My Little Pony the movie. I gave this 3.5 stars as well. I definitely preferred this over Lego Ninjago, and it's one that I would definitely rewatch soon. I actually thought it was quite cute and fun. The story was interesting, visually looked great. So yeah, I enjoyed it. The next one is The Mountain Between Us, which I gave 4 stars. And to be fair, I initially gave it 3.5 and bumped it up to 4 not long after. And I have continued to think about it, and it has continued to be on my mind, and I would look forward to rewatching it. So again, it's possible it could shuffle up a little bit, because I did actually really enjoy this one. The next one is Kingsman, and again, this is why I say that about Mountain Between Us, because looking back, I might have enjoyed The Mountain Between Us more than Kingsman. I'm not sure. This is Kingsman The Golden Circle, sorry, obviously Kingsman 2. I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it, but I feel like it wasn't really a patch on the first one. I can't remember it as well. There wasn't as many exciting moments, but it was still good, and there was a lot of things that I did quite like, and it was fun, and it was what you would expect of Kingsman. Silly fun, but just not quite as good as what the first one was. The next one is Wind River. This is definitely more of a serious film, and in some ways it's more similar to Mountain Between Us than any other film on the list, but Wind River was based on a true story. It's about more serious events, and so it's very hard-hitting, whereas obviously The Mountain Between Us just felt a bit more of a bit of fun, and The Mountain Between Us had that romance element. Wind River felt very serious, and you felt the hard-hittingness of it, so that's why it's further up on the list. I gave it 4 stars. It was a really great movie. Next we have Loving Vincent. I gave this 4.5 stars. It's a beautiful, fully painted film. I think it's like 65,000 paintings it's made up of. Obviously it's all about Vincent van Gogh and a letter that he wrote to his brother after his death, but it also goes into a lot of his life and his paintings and other letters that he wrote. So I really enjoyed this one, and it was really beautiful. Next we have Pokemon I Choose You. I gave this 4.5 stars. This is one I'm hoping to rewatch soon. While the story was a bit lackluster, like the plot itself, it was just so cute and adorable and just so much fun that I've just been dying to revisit it ever since. The next one on my list is Goodbye Christopher Robin. I loved this way more than I thought I would. I also gave it 4.5 stars. It was just so different than what I thought it was going to be, and I just thought it was fantastic. The little boy in this is brilliant. I loved his character. I thought he was amazing, and again, this is one I've been looking forward to revisiting as well. The next one on my list is It, the obviously 2017 It. I gave this 4.5 stars as well, and again, it's one that I've been hoping to revisit soon because I think I might even enjoy it more in a rewatch. I hadn't seen the original It the whole way through. I'd actually seen some of it, but I hadn't seen the whole way through, so I kind of knew-ish what it was going to be about. And I really enjoyed it, but it was a little bit different than what I thought, so I think upon a rewatch I actually might even enjoy it more. But either way, I thought it was still fantastic. The kids in this were amazing, but yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. Next one on my list, and it's the second to top, so not the best, but the second best at the moment, is Thor Ragnarok. I gave this 5 stars because I had so much fun with it. I loved some of the new characters. It's not my favourite Marvel film by far, but I really did enjoy it. It was different than what I thought it was going to be. I'd heard a lot of rave reviews about it, and I actually haven't really talked about this one yet because I watched it in March, so I will be reviewing it a little bit more at the end of March. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. It was fantastic. It was fun. Thor is my favourite of the superheroes of the Avengers, so I was obviously bound to like it because he's my favourite. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really, really great. But my absolute favourite so far of the year is The Glass Castle. Okay, 5 stars. I loved it. It blew me away. I thought it was a fantastic story. I thought everybody did amazingly in it, especially Woody Harrelson and the girl who plays the young Brie Larson. She was incredible. It was just an amazing film that I'd recommend to everybody. I enjoyed it so much. Well, enjoyed is quite the wrong word, but I did really enjoy it. I thought it was really fantastic, but also it's a very emotional film, and it's about serious subjects, so you know, it's not like a fun film, but it's more of a drama. But I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend that you check it out. So yeah, those are all the films so far. I will be updating it as I go through, and we'll be doing a March one, so the March movies will just be slotted in there, and I'll be doing this again in April for March. Okay, so thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and liked the idea of this. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!